You welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to the stream. All right, new day, new us. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Yes, membership is on the channel. I just turned it on. By the way, Tradeify is again 40% off. If anybody wants to grab it, sale it just went live. Let me change this image. What's that a image? Whole image. Alright, let's just keep that way. Any London trades? No, I just flipped my Tradify accounts, that's all. मैंने 150 तीनों funded accounts में बना लिए. I'm just going for payout. Not gonna do much. So no trades in the London today. We've been chopping throughout the day after this pump. Like we've been chopping all day long. So yeah. नहीं मिलेगा किट्टू. सेम आईडी से लॉगिन किया है तो मिल जाएगा मे बी probably. बट दूसरी आईडी सेम नेम के अंदर sounds suspicious. I don't know if firm will accept your I mean whatever the reason is that you are giving. No worries, but yeah. फ्लिप कैसे नहीं, जैसे भी ट्रेड मिले उसमें 150 बना के निकल जाओ. That's how you flip it. क्या हर बार एफपीजी वाली ट्रेड लेनी चाहिए? नहीं नहीं, जो पसंद आए वो लो. एफपीजी वाली ट्रेड ऐसा क्या बात है. Alright, let's focus on the charts today. Today I'm fully focused on the charts. Okay. We have inverted 5-minute FPG like just before the we're gonna be open. Not big market. But yeah, it's been choppy. I want it to either take out highs or lows and see what we can do. उसको आपको कोई प्रोसेस नहीं करनी है. नॉट एवरेज, डोंट वरी अबाउट इट. वो मैं कर दूंगा. वीडियो भी नहीं दो. Uh, what do you mean by like मैम 1K पे आउट आपको गोल्ड से वो आई मीन समझा नहीं मैं क्या बोलना चाहते हो. Okay, I'm gonna focus on trading for now. We'll answer some question later on. We again, if you see this like on the 5-minute chart, we have inverted on ES and NQ both. So if we are targeting highs like this week high, which was I think probably a news candle, right? And again, can be a very early trade if anybody wants to grab longs. Not me though. कौन घूम घूम गया आपका, बट आईडी पासवर्ड तो याद होगा ना, तो सेम आईडी पासवर्ड से लॉगिन करो और क्या. What the fuck is that question? Okay, we have swept the highs on the NQs. NQ. Yes, अभी भी नहीं किया है. So yeah, we can go high a little bit. Hello Ash. तो एक नाम के अंदर 2 आईडी नहीं बना सकते आप. That's a rule. 730 रेड फोल्डर है. Okay. Probably if this invert is gonna be A plus setup. So again, if you have bullish bias, you can opt out of this trade. But if you do not have that, you can definitely try this setup. Once it this inverts and this one, right? Where you wanna keep your asset like 40 around, you wanna go break even here and aim for this. Okay. We have swept the highs. If we respect those highs, I think we can go lower pretty easily. But if we do not like the bearish momentum, we can just directly just continue going high. That's a risk on that trade alone. I would like to take a small risk on that trade. And usually what I'm doing nowadays is like on the first trade, not taking that big of a risk anyways. Because it's gonna fake me out, you know. So it is taking 2-3 trades. तो मैंने अकाउंट बाय भी कर लिया है और पास भी कर लिया है. It doesn't matter what you have done. So if they when it's about to like verification time, they're gonna catch you even if you do that. Probably I'm gonna switch my bias now. This is not working out. This short stop was there. That's the first stop out of the day. Down 400. And we gonna continue bullish, I guess. How are not good. Even today is not good. Look at the inversion failed. I'm looking to catch a huge move to the either upside or downside. I'm willing to take small SLs in between. Yes, is nowhere close. They're still strong. If you met all the criteria, that should be an option to request payout, guys. I really want to take long somewhere around here. Need some. Let's wait for it. I'm done on the pundits. I just flipped those. I mean, in the morning. I'm not trading pundits on the New York session as of now. New York session has been CTS. That's a sweep, another sweep, and that's why I'm not jumping on the longs because I know one time it failed me. There is no code game in the FX. ES की वजह से मैं दूसरी बार शॉट नहीं ले रहा क्योंकि this can be a second fake out too, and I don't want to get faked out in one move two times, like literally. I'm gonna wait for it. SMT, yes, I can see it, but I think we are still bullish. Again, I did that short on the first trial on this inversion, did not work out. We did it like close strongly below this FPG, and that's the reason I'm not trying out another time short, because if it had to go there, it should have done it in the first go. Okay, I'm gonna try long here. Okay, my sell is just here. If it, and this is like probably with the proper size in this trade. I'm gonna go break even once we take out those highs. Both the indices are bullish. I guess we'll respect it more than the short. And if this doesn't work out, I think I don't know what will for me. And it's dumping. Two back to back $400 losses. I mean, कल भी एक ही ट्रेल लिया था, वो भी फेल हुआ, ये भी फेल हुआ. What the fuck is going on with the New York session? What in the world is going on? I'm pissed at this moment. लास्ट दिन था मार्च का, वो भी नहीं दे रहा भाई. फेकिंग आउट 3 times, लाइक ओके, एक टाइम तो हमने बचा लिया, ये फेल किया, ये फेल किया. आई डोंट नो व्हाट्स हैपनिंग. आई एम जस्ट फ्रस्ट्रेटेड. मार्च इज गोना गो विदाउट जीरो पे आउट्स, आई थिंक. आई थिंक क्या, ये लास्ट ही दिन है. व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विद द मार्केट? हाउ this is like 60-point range and we have touched top and bottom 3 times. I'm not gonna trade anymore. Fuck it. I almost lost those evals that I started yesterday. I spent somewhere around 7.5. What do you mean by A plus, Elo? How you gonna know A plus before you take it? This was a liquidity sweep clean. Okay, forget about everything here. Okay, look at this. You tell me this wasn't a setup. We swept the highs. There was a low. This open. We inverted the 1 minute. We took a trade. Got stopped out in a candle. Okay. Now there's a continuation setup here. We close here. We take the trade here and stopped out. And then now it continues to go. That's fucking pissing me off. ES is respecting, I mean, better than NQ. I'm losing like patience for New York session. For a long period of time, I won't be trading. And I mean, funded accounts on the New York session. 2-3 days it goes good, 2-3 days it's gonna be like shit ass. That's how it is happening. And overall direction was right on the second trade, but look at how we got stopped out. That is crazy. I am just done with the March. और कितने दिन एसएल खाने हैं भाई, पूरी लाइव खाने हैं। और तुम थोड़ी खा रहे हो, मैं खा रहा हूँ, टेंशन क्यों ले रहे हो? Look at this job. Somebody goes short, he is taken out. Somebody goes long, he's taken out. Now somebody goes long here. It's gonna come back down into the range. It's gonna fuck those people as well. There is no momentum, and that is true in the first 15 minutes also. Like still in the STT box. And it wasn't like this. Got stopped out in both directions. That's what happened with me. There is only way that okay, we trade higher time frame, something like 5 minutes or something, and just put bigger SLs and smaller quantity size and aim for like directional move. Accept that okay, it's not going down, it's okay. If market doesn't want to go down, it's fine. Let's go up. We try long, we get stopped out as well. Of course 25 point stop. Somebody can say it's too tight of a SL, but मैंने पहले एक SL ले लिया था. Don't wanna take too many SL, I mean too big of a SL. It's still chopping. एनी टाइम इन द मॉर्निंग इज ऑलराइट। आई थिंक आज जो था सेशन, लंदन सेशन, वो पूरा चौपी था। बट तुम ये देखो, एशियन सेशन को देख लेना। ओके, लुक एट दिस सेशन, हाउ इट इज मूविंग। दिस इज वेयर वी ओपनड अप, राइट, एंड we are going down. Okay, you don't do anything, right? We swept this low. Look at this structure shift here, and look at the momentum, the follow through we are having in the Asian session. Look at this. You could have targeted this high, like this double high, and you could have got in the end right now. Look at this follow through. This is what I mean by follow through. It is not happening. And after that, it's just a chop. If somebody went long up there by taking inversions, they are getting slaughtered as of now. Look at this. So again, we could not have avoided these losses today, from what we do at least. News in 15 minutes, yeah, we can wait for. I mean, I'm not trading anymore. I'm just thinking about just quitting New York session for a while until it gets better. बहुत बढ़िया थी आकाश भाई, बहुत बढ़िया. What a crazy price action. I made $100,000 in March. ट्रेडिंग है, थोड़ा लेट आपका मैसेज आया है सेल का. थोड़ा लेट आ गया आपका मैसेज सेल का, और वो बढ़िया हो गया, वरना नेक्स्ट कैंडल स्टॉप आउट था. Tomorrow is New Year. Probably we're gonna hold the long side, but again, SL can't hai. You will have to trade something like this. Like if you are trading, like stop like पूरा 80 point का दो and then you are targeting bigger move, something like that. That's not my style of trading. Tradify, Tradify. You can hold it till highs, I guess. This high and maybe these blocks 502. Done took 3L. Yeah, it's just crazy. How can somebody be taking this long after he took out? I mean, he gets taken out here, he gets taken out this long. There is no fuel left after two fakes, fake outs. बहुत बढ़िया चल रही है, बहुत बढ़िया चल रही है. By the way, memberships are on the channel. Even you want to try it. And it's not worth it nowadays. New session. There is no structure to it. That's what is happening. कल वैसे हमने कितने गिव अवे कर दिए? $300,000 एंड देन सॉरी, हाँ उतने का तो अकाउंट है ना, एंड देन अनदर 150K का एक अकाउंट. So total of $450,000 on a day, guys. That's good. I like that. We're gonna continue doing that. Hopefully. There is no if you again, if you talk too much about this page, if you like think too much about this page, yes, you will have to improve at some point, and you cannot avoid these pages. मैं September October में same था. I was eating shit, but then you see 4 months of good, like November, December, Jan and Feb, right? I had a good 4 months back to back to back, and then March comes in without zero payouts. So again, I'm just accepting defeat here. Okay, that March wasn't good for me, and it's not gonna be. And who knows? April can be the same thing. You never know. Just you come at the charts every day, repeat the, and look at this pump now. Repeat the process every day, and you find out what's gonna happen. Now that's a move. Hard to believe. I did get, I mean, officially I did get one payout, but वो पेप में लॉक किया था और पे आउट लिया था मैंने नेक्स्ट मंथ मार्च में. सो आई डिड गेट द पे आउट $6,000 का लूसिड का. आई मीन इफ यू टॉक बाय द डेट्स. नहीं नहीं, फंड डेट्स में कर ही नहीं रहा ये सेशंस में. कल ही बताया था मैंने. Original account, you are thinking too much. There are rules that you do not understand as of now, but you will at some point. That moving live, how much fun you can carry to the live is a different game for Lucid, Top Step, and Apex, all of them. And why do you think Apex is getting less milk than Lucid? Then you don't know prop firms. Apex has 20 accounts. People are milking them right to left. It's all about the luck in this game. Let me tell you that for sure. And Lucid has a pretty sustainable business, I think. And $90 is the average price for 50K account, and it's sustainable. That's what I feel like actually. Don't think that you see few people taking payouts like of me. Let's say if I taken out $61,000, everybody's not doing that. 100 or thousands against me are failing, right? So again, and look at the month I had, even with the experience I have. So think about the people who has zero experience, what they must be doing in this time, just blowing accounts after accounts after accounts. Now they do, Gracie. Because Lucid is getting used the most right now. If you came into the time of 2025 where I used to trade Apex, तुम जो इकोसिस्टम में रह रहे हो उसमें Lucid लोग ज्यादा यूज कर रहे हैं इंडिया. That is why you feel like that you see Lucid payouts everywhere. But the max single payout you must have seen is like $15,000, even with the 5 accounts. Whereas Apex, you can get more than $40,000. So again, there's a difference everywhere. Again, don't think about it too much. If I'm promoting them, they are good. Yes, there can be fuck ups here and there, but I choose my firms very wisely. It's not market, Pratik. It's just conditions are worse. Look at, okay, I'll show you what is happening in the markets. Look at this candle. I was sitting, okay, I wasn't in a trade, but I was looking at the market, and suddenly, out of nowhere, you see a 113 point candle. Why is it happening at the random time? 112 point candle out of nowhere. If somebody is in this short, they must have destroyed at this thing. It doesn't, and Trump's, again, Srini, Trump's tweets are not scheduled, right? So it is random. In the end, if you look at that, it is random. If Trump's tweets were to be like scheduled, then we can say, okay, that was predictable. Could have been in the one of the best trade in a while, but no, market has to take me out, sweep me, this motherfucker. That's a piece of shit price action, to be honest. Did not getting follow through. If it had gotten a follow through and then thoda sa pullback आया होता तो it was okay, but yeah, I'm just tired, getting old at this point. I could have easily switched to another accounts and like long this shit again and again and again. But that doesn't set an example for you guys. I do have the fun to have like 10-15 sets of accounts, but I've been doing one set at a time. No more trades, probably not. I have what, 400 $500 of DD left in the evals. Let's see what we can do with those. आइडिया दे दूंगा अगर किसी को चाहिए तो, पर मैं नहीं ले रहा probably. मॉर्स कीटू कीटू को समझा दो यार एक बार लिख के क्या करना है। वो मुझे पता नहीं है क्योंकि मैंने ऐसा काम कांड नहीं किए किटू किटू कि मैंने फोन घुमा दिया, आईडी पासवर्ड नहीं याद है, दो तीन चीजें करती जो नहीं करनी चाहिए। हाउ द फक यू डोंट नो द आईडी पासवर्ड ऑफ योर अकाउंट्स? यू सेट इट अप योरसेल्फ। इट डजेंट मैटर तुमने वेरीफाई की थी कि नहीं, तुम्हारा रियल नाम वहां पे, तुम्हारी सरनेम वहां पे, लास्ट नेम वहां पे, सब कुछ वहां पे। So firm can deny your payout. That's a fraudulent activity. Once you verify this one, they're gonna match this to that one, the other one. I don't understand, guys. Rules are pretty clear. You cannot have two names under one name, two accounts under one name at all. Verify किया नहीं किया, it doesn't matter. The kind where you feel like that account's gonna belong to you for a long period of time, original. If you think your account gonna be sustainable for very long time, you're gonna keep that account for very long, okay, you can. But I don't think so. In a future industry, your account gonna stay with you for like 3, 4, 5 months. Okay, that's a news. I can see the whole momentum in the like trader weight, but trading views like not at all reacting. And that's the one reason I don't like to be looking at a trading view chart all the time. It doesn't give real sense of where market is going. Let's see if we can get the displacement to the downside. If not, I don't think so any trade's gonna set up for anybody. And even if it displays, I think there is this 5-minute FPG we gotta be very careful of. So आज की पूरी जो प्राइस एक्शन है वो खत्म हो चुकी है. Yes, we can drop drastically later on or maybe pump, but again, not the way I predict. I'm gonna keep it short. I just wanna come back tomorrow and see what we can do in the 1st April. Maybe we can full market tomorrow and start fresh from next month. A few stats. Let's go through a few stats. I mean, I've spent somewhere around $7,500 this month on everything, right? Start to end. The only payout I took this month was $6,000. This was from Lucid. You can check the date. So I'm still down more than $1,000, like somewhere close to $2,000. So again, that's one of the rare thing to happen to me, but again, I'm gonna take it. See what we can do. Like, we are still stuck below $60,000 this year. Hopefully we will start pushing in the April. My goal is in the April, like, come on, I mean, at least $35,000 after having this fucking month. Again, I'm not gonna push too hard now. I'm just gonna stick to even 5 accounts of Tradeify, and once I take 1 or 2 sets of payouts from those, I'm gonna add Padia account, and later on gonna add more and more accounts. Maybe I'll get unbanned from the FIDIAS. We'll add FIDIAS as well, because I had a good thing going on with the FIDIAS. I took out $20,000. So maybe if I get unbanned on the FIDIAS, because cooling period is almost down, 2 months ka tha, maybe I'll get back on the 10 accounts at the same time. And see how April goes. I know every time there is a bad month, there is a one insane month coming up, and 26 April को मैं Lucid से भी unban हो जाऊंगा, and that's what the news are. And yeah, once we are back on the Lucid, maybe बैन क्यों कर दिया था भाई FIDIAS ने. ओके उमंग भाई, एक चीज बताओ, कोई फर्म क्यों बैन करती है? कोई फॉर्म जैसे लूसिड में अभी मैं नहीं कर सकता, वो ऐसा क्यों होता है? Thank you. And then when I come back to the Lucid and Tradeify all together, we're gonna fucking kill these markets back to back to back. I am targeting at least more than $350,000 this year, and if we don't get it, I failed at this year. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, and maybe we just need one good month, like one crazy month out of everything to recover everything. And to recover $7,000, I think I need two good payouts, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. Hopefully, I do have 35K funded accounts, which are just 1 or 2 days away from taking payouts. I just need to flip $150 for those, and if I can take flip those, I'm gonna be taking out $6,000, and that all the trades have been taken into Asia and in London. Thankfully, I did not trade those bastard into these ones, like again New York sessions. But yeah, that's update on overall month. Month was shitty as hell. I think we have taken out we have taken what, 70% SL, 30% TP, even not that much. Okay, maybe 75 SL, 25% TPs. But yeah, I think that is a good month coming back, and hopefully in the April we crush it. In April, I think I'm gonna go away for a week from 18th to 22 or 23. 4-5 दिन बीच में गायब होऊंगा मैं. But overall, we're gonna be other than those days, I'm gonna be on the stream. Maybe we'll do some switches because I have new batch coming in with the students. Maybe I'm gonna spend a little bit more time with them. Yeah. If there's a cooling period so quickly, then why not to avoid it? Huh? What do you mean? What is cooling period is so quickly? What do you mean? What to avoid it? What? भाई तुम पूरा क्वेश्चन पूरा लिखो. Alright, I'm gonna see you tomorrow. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, take care. This was shittiest day. Got faked out on the short, got faked out on the longs, and this is just piece of shit. Don't wanna even talk about it. Bye bye. Peace, boys. And yeah, I'll tell you tomorrow what's gonna happen. Alright. Tradeify is again 40% off if anybody wants to grab those accounts. 5 users, I think $96 के कुछ पड़ेंगे, somewhere around those if you wanna grab those. Yeah. And 96 के ऊपर 3, 4, $5 के तो GP points मिल जाते हैं तुम्हें. So it's gonna be even cheaper for you. Alright, peace. I know it's hard, but we'll get things better. Bye bye, take care.